I'm Dayan Rahmani and this is Policy Wire, reporting on a growing concern that is no longer just political but existential. Under Prime Minister Narendra Modi, India is not transforming into a stronger democracy, it is drifting dangerously away from it. Communal tensions have surged. Muslims, Christians and other minorities now face open discrimination, political exclusion and social fear. The India once known for its pluralism is under siege from within. The very idea of unity in diversity is being eroded, replaced by a version of nationalism that sees difference as a threat. And as the social fabric frays, so does democratic freedom. Journalists, activists, academics, anyone who dares to question the ruling narrative faces harassment, raids, or jail. India, once celebrated for its vibrant press, has plummeted in global press freedom rankings. Dissent is no longer considered patriotic, it's called sedition. The space for critical thought is shrinking, and with it, the health of Indian democracy. Economically, the Modi model has not delivered on its promise of inclusive growth. Youth employment remains severe. Rural distress is deepening. The informal sector, where most Indians earn a living, was hit hard by demonetization and the rushed rollout of GST. These were packaged as bold reforms, but on the ground, they crushed small businesses and widened inequality. The slogan "Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas" now feels more like an illusion than a policy. Regionally, India's influence is weakening. Border disputes with Nepal, a growing China-Sri Lanka axis, and uneasy relations with Bangladesh and Pakistan show that Modi's foreign policy has alienated the very neighborhood India once stabilized. The shift from regional diplomacy to populist nationalism has left India more isolated, not more respected. Nowhere is this more visible than in Kashmir. Revocation of Article 370 was not integration, it was imposition. What followed was a military lockdown, communication blackout, and mass detention. International rights groups condemned the move. Far from solving Kashmir, the decision deepened the alienation of its people and damaged India's global standing as a democracy. Even India's democratic institutions are now under pressure. The judiciary, investigative bodies, and civil services are increasingly seen as aligned with the ruling party's agenda. Power is consolidating around one man, not a collective leadership. Even the RSS, the ideological anchor of the BJP, is being eclipsed by a cult of personality. Modi's charisma is replacing the Sangh's institutional ethos, leading to internal discontent and long-term instability. Voices of dissent are growing even from within BJP. Veteran leaders, business elites, and civil society figures are beginning to question the direction in which Modi is taking the country, because managing a nation as vast and diverse as India requires more than just authority. It requires humility, dialogue, and trust in democratic institutions. This is not about political revenge, it's about restoring democratic balance. India needs a leader who values consensus over control, diversity over division, and progress over propaganda. A less extreme, more inclusive leadership could stabilize India's economy, rebuild ties with neighbors, and revive constitutional values that are now under threat. For India, the choice is no longer ideological. It is structural, it is existential. A leadership transition is not just an option, it may be the only way forward for the democracy India once was, and for the republic it still has the potential to be. Keep following Policy Wire for more updates. Stay informed, stay critical.